Here's a field for race 7, the Staley Family Pace, second half of the Twin Try. 1, Double Time Legend, owned by Aljan Enterprises, driven by Randy Tharps. 2, ADABOY John, owned by Robert McCurdy and Gary Deboard. Number 3 is I'm a Hustler, owned by Dan Cleland and Dave Hawk. 4, CJ Baker, owned by Shirley Robinson. Jack Daly will be aboard. Number 5 is License to Race, leased by James Gregg and a driver change to Mike Wilder. 6, Honiton Vance, owned by Laverne Gales and Brad Hanners. 7, Township Bubba, owned by Thomas and Dan Ryan with David Miller. 8, Sims Alabim Bada Bing Bada Boom, owned by Ernie Martin with Scott Mogan. 9, Cameron Hanover, owned by Jim Price. Jeff Fout will bring this horse out of post position number 9. Staley Family Pace, post time in 5 minutes. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and pacing. Township Bub on the outside, going to the front. Double Time Legend along the rail. License to Race, middle of the racetrack, third, followed by the newcomer ADABOY John in fourth. I'm a Hustler, CJ Baker is up on the outside as they make their way to the first turn. Honiton Van, Sims Alabim, and Cameron Hanover jumping off stride. Further back in the field, that's the 3, I'm a Hustler, and he's scattered the trailers. 4 are now lengths apart and well bunched from the other 5. Moving by the opening quarter in 27 and 4. Racing past the stands, Township Bubba's got the lead. Double Time Legend drives up on the outside, but he's going to be desperately looking for the rail. License to Race is fighting back. Double Time Legend parked out there third. ADABOY John in fourth. Around the clubhouse turn, C.J. Baker as they hit the half-mile pole. Honiton Vance. Next to line comes Cameron Hanover, Sims Alabim, and I'm a Hustler having a rough go of this one. They're at the half in 57 and 1. They're down the backstretch. Bouncing right along, Township Bubba. License to Race, the Golden Journey in second. Vicious Mile tonight, Double Time Legend third. ADABOY John in fourth off the rail. C.J. Baker. Honiton Vance, Cameron Hanover winds it up on the outside. Sims Alabim and I'm a Hustler as they race by 3/4 in 1:27. Moving around the far turn, Township Bubba, Double Time Legend. ADABOY John with the most kick on the far outside. License to Race, waiting for the passing lane. Cameron Hanover looks to close from further back. They're into the stretch. Here comes ADABOY John up on the outside. Keeping to his task, Township Bubba. ADABOY John on the outside now gets the lead. ADABOY John, Township Bubba, License to Race will finish third. Comes the unofficial winner of tonight's 7th race. 2, ADABOY John. 6-year-old bay gelding by 700 out of Add-On. Owned in Delaware by Robert McCurdy. Trained by R. Dennis Parker. Driven by Gary Deboard. Covering that mile here in 1:56 and 2. Number 2, ADABOY John, the unofficial winner of tonight's 7th race. The Staley Family Pace. Result of race 7 is now official. Windows are open on the 8th. 8th race, scratch 8, Governor Sammy. 8th race, scratch number 8, Governor Sammy. Will have the Twin Try carryover here in just a second. 2-7 exacta, 136.20. 12,878 in tomorrow night's Twin Trifecta carryover. The try, 662.60. 662.60. Post time in 13 minutes at 9:47. Top down, double time legend, fifth. ADABOY John, the winner. I'm a Hustler, ninth. C.J. Baker was fourth. Licensed to race, third. Honiton Vance, eighth. Township Bubba was second. Sims Alabim, seventh. Cameron Hanover, sixth. 519-438-276 in the mile, 156 and 2.